Hi again, YouTubers. So this is one of my few haul videos in the month of April, and it might not even get up in April. It might not get loaded until May, actually. Now I'm taping it, it's the last week in April, but I have to edit it, like not edit it, put the beginning in and make it HD and all that fun stuff. But if you follow my videos, I was trying to do a no-buy of makeup and skincare for the month of, well, April, I guess. Not, well, it was for Lent. So it was from like, I don't even know when it started until Easter, basically. And the only issue is Sephora had a friends and family sale that was 15% off, and it ended the Thursday before Easter. So Tooth Fairy Carol here on YouTube, she had said something in her video that kind of gave me a little bit of an idea of how to get around that. Not in a bad way, but just a way to get around it. She had purchased some things that she didn't mean to buy. I forget what she was doing. She was doing a no-buy of some sort. I think it was like lipstick or something. And she bought them anyway, or maybe it was eyeshadows. But she said what she was going to do is not use them until Lent was over, which I was like, ugh, okay, well, I kind of found my way around it by saying, I'll purchase it on the very last day and then I won't have it until after Lent. I didn't get it until this Tuesday that just went by. So that was my easiest way of doing it, because I didn't use it until after Lent. Even though I spent the money, I didn't physically have it. So that was kind of my way of going about it. One of the first things I got is I've heard so many people talking about this new line from Tarte called Amazonian Clay. And the first thing I picked up was a set by them. And this is what it came as. It was $39, but it's $115 worth of stuff. Comes in this little bag. I may or may not use the bag. I have so many of those little bags. The main reason of why I got this, oops, I forgot two things out here. One of the main reasons why I got this was because of the fact of the matter that I wanted to try the blushes. Sorry, I forgot a couple of things. I wanted to try the blushes. All right, last thing. And, woo, that didn't sound good. The blush that came with it was called Adored, and this is what it looks like. It does have a shimmer to it, which I'm not usually much of a shimmer person in blush. It's got some glitter, actually. Sorry, still have my cough. But it's a really pretty color, and I really wanted to give this a try. Something's loose in here. Just want to close this. I don't know. Anyway, so it came with this blush. The blush is limited edition to Sephora, and I believe this color, somebody said that this is limited edition to the kit, but I think I've seen it on the site as its own, so I'm not 100% sure on that. But I have used that now, and I do like that. The next thing is the Tarte Emphasize. It's Amazonian Clay Waterproof Liner in the color Black. I've used this a few times as well. I did include this in my gel liner video overview, just very briefly, because I don't have a lot of information on it and I've only tried it a few times, but so far it is amazing. And I did order a couple others as well because I'd heard such good things about this one. So then, oops, sorry about that. It came with the Clay Shadow Stick in, I think it's called Bronze. I feel like it's called Bronze. This is what it looks like. It kind of looks like a MAC Shade Stick is what it reminds me of. I've used it once or twice so far. It's okay. Not, that one doesn't have amazing staying power to me. It's just okay. Sorry. Then it also comes with a little Tarte Smooth Operator Micronized Clay Finishing Powder. I tried it. It's just like any of the others, honestly, I feel, that are those, you know, powders like that. MAC Prep and Prime, the La Mercier, the IT Cosmetics, any of those, it's just like that. And then the last thing is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, which I have tried now, and it's a decent mascara. I don't think I would go out and purchase it, but it's a decent mascara. On that same note, I also picked up the color Flush in the blush. Flush in the blush. This is a beautiful, beautiful plummy pink color. It's just gorgeous. I have it on my cheeks today, and it just gives you such a nice flush, but you have to be very careful and use a very fluffy brush. Just be warned on that portion of it. The next thing I picked up was, I don't know if you guys have heard me talk about this. I have a video coming up that these liners will be in as well. I absolutely love my Laura Mercier Cake Pan Liner. I've used them for years. I've gone through multiples of them. But I decided now that they came out with this new one that's actually called the Tightline Cake Eyeliner, I decided to give it a try in the blue, and I bought a backup of my black. That's what it was. So I tried the brown before, and the brown was not a pigmented brown. It was like you couldn't even see it. But I picked up the blue one, and I have tried this one already. You can see the little mark in it, and I'm really liking this blue color. I tend to stick to 3 colors in eyeliners: blues, blacks, and browns. I also have never used their activator. It's called their Tightline Activator. This is what it looks like. I have never used this before. I've always used water with mine. I figured I would give it a shot. I haven't even used it that many times. I wonder if it's leaking. It looks like there's a lot out of it, but I've only used it like twice. So I really like these liners. I think they're nice. I think they stay well, and they work great on the waterline or as a liner alone. And I always like the black ebony as the color that I usually have anyway. And I have one that's almost done, so I got a backup of it since it was on sale. So really, really loving that. I was on an eyeliner kick for some reason. I also picked up from Tarte. I should have stayed with Tarte all along, meaning kept in the same thing. I picked up the eyeliner in brown, which is this one right here, and I used this today. And it's interesting because someone asked me on my video what I thought of the Tarte brush that comes with the liners. And because my black one came in that set, I didn't get a brush with it. But when I ordered this one, it came in the full-size box, which this box seems so strange for this eyeliner. But it's because I didn't know this. It comes with a brush as well. It has a small smudge tip area, and then it also has just a pointed liner brush. And I used this today, and I actually used the smudge part up on my waterline and down on my bottom line to smudge it in, and then I used the other side to line the top of my lid. And I really like it. The only thing I will say is people have commented to me that these dry out very quickly, and I'm gonna be bummed if they do, because that's like my biggest pet peeve with like that type of liner, sorry I have a hair, is that they dry out super quickly. I also picked it up in the color Indigo. I haven't decided 100% if I'm going to keep this one. I don't know if I need 2 of them. I don't know how pigmented that's going to be on. I haven't decided on that. Still thinking about this one and whether I'm going to keep it or not. The brown, definitely keeping. Just not sure on that blue one. The next thing I picked up, and it's funny because I was talking back and forth with Makeup by Tiffany D about this. She had done a video on tight lining, and like I said, I already love these. I've had them for years, and I think they're a great product. Excuse me. God, that cough. And she had zoomed up really close, and I liked her eye makeup, and I said, what do you have on? And she said, oh, I have on this cargo palette that you would love. She's like, it's called Brazil. She's like, it's definitely an amazing palette. And so I was like, okay, and I was on my no buy, and I'm like, I'm not gonna buy it, I'm not gonna buy it. So then she says to me, she says, well, I'm getting ready to do a video about it because a lot of people have asked about it. She's like, so I'm gonna do a video on it. And I'm like, all right. So I waited until Easter, and I was sick the weekend through Easter, and then Monday I went out and I picked up the palette in the color Brazil, and it's 4 colors, and this is actually a pink that I have all over my lid, and then this one I have kind of just out in my outer crease, and then the peach I blended in. This brown, these 2 look almost exactly the same, but this one, she told me this, and I was like, okay, they look pretty much the same, but when I got it, I understand what she meant. This one is a much, it turns almost like an orange base to it, interestingly enough. When you apply it, it kind of has more of a orange undertone to it, or a peach undertone to it than the other one. The other one is more of a brown undertone. But then funny, she posted a tutorial on this quad on Easter, and she sent me a message saying, happy Easter, I posted the tutorial, so that was funny. The next thing is a company that I have used for years called Eucerin. I use their Aquaphor, and I've used their lotions as well. Contacted me because May is skincare awareness, and I am a huge advocate of staying out of the sun, using self-tanners, all that kind of stuff, because I have had skin cancer. I still go every 6 months for full scans, and I have spots that have luckily been surface cell that have been removed, but I'm a big SPF person. And they asked me if I would like to try some of their products that were new, and also for the month of May, since it was skincare awareness, and do a giveaway of these products and a little bonus too. So I'm gonna try these out. I just got them in yesterday. It's a Eucerin Sensitive Skin Everyday Protection Face Lotion with an SPF, UVA, and UVB of 30. And it's really important that if you use a lotion that has UVA and UVB, oh sorry, this is sealed, but it also has a pump, which I like. And I like that the face one is for sensitive skin, because even if you don't have sensitive skin, SPF and products can break you out. And then they sent me the Everyday Protection Body Lotion, which is UVA and UVB of 15, and it's a moisturizer. And look at the pump. I think the pump's pretty cool. And I don't know, I just think that's a cool pump how it was done. So that's really neat. So I'm gonna try those out for a while, and then I'm gonna do a review sometime in May, because I wanna do it during skincare awareness. And they had some cool giveaways. Then the last thing I picked up, oh no, let me tell you this first. I went into Ulta because even though I was doing like no skincare buy and things like that, I had to pick up a few things for my hair. Oh, I should have brought that in here. Lola Marie 7 told me about this leave-in conditioner called It's a 10, and it's the Keratin leave-in conditioner. Oh my God, my hair is so smooth and so silky from this stuff. Like, it is awesome. It's a spray. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. And while I was in there, I was just wandering around. There was something else I had. Oh, I had to get hairspray, so I picked up that too. That I don't think much of. And it was funny because a girl came up to me that's one of my subscribers, Alexia, super, super nice, amazing makeup artist over there. She works at the Ulta by me, and she and I started talking. And then there's another girl, Sam, that works there, who is awesome, that I've met multiple times in there and talked to. So we all kind of just stood there and hung out for a little bit, just chatting, and I love that kind of stuff. So it's funny, I'm not a big crowd person, but like I love meeting people. So that was really fun just to sit there and talk to them. And I also don't have in here either, but I picked up, I needed a new toner. I'm almost out of the one I have. I had to buy an eye cream. Ugh, I'll have to bring these, you know what, I'm gonna do a skincare kind of video coming up anyway. But I bought the Mario Badescu Glycolic Toner, the green one. And then I picked up a Olay under eye cream. I'm not too keen on that. I heard good things about it, but so far I'm not really, it's just okay. So that was great. And then the last thing was, we were talking, somebody mentioned on Twitter years ago, Costco, probably not this Christmas that went by, but the one before, Costco had come out with a brush set from their Kirkland brand called Voorhees, I think it's called, and they were amazing brushes. This is one of my favorite face brushes. I use the eye brush almost. There's a flat one, and then there's a, of course, on my brush. I love this one for blending. There it is, I use it. And it's, I don't know, just something about these brushes. They're really well made, and they're a decent price. I think the set then I paid like $29 for. So someone mentioned that they have a new set out, and I was like, okay, I need to get a hold of one of these because I loved them last time. And this is what the package looks like. And they are at your Costco. They're $29. Has a description of all of them, and then it has the brushes in here. It comes with a brush roll. Let me pull this out and show you guys. But it comes with a big kabuki. It comes with like an angled brush, a stippling brush. This brush looks cool to me to try. Concealer, a blending brush, a flat brush, an angled brush, and then like a smudger brush, and then another like angled liner brush. And it comes with a brush roll. So I picked one of these up for myself. I actually, if you have a Costco membership, you can order them online. I ordered them online and had them shipped to me because I picked up one for myself, I picked up one for a friend, and then I picked up 2 more for giveaways. So that will be coming up in videos as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. That is my haul. That's pretty much it. It was just kind of all over the place. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.